this video is probably going to be 6 minutes long, but thank you for paying attention because I have some important shit to say. I got rashes on my nipples.
Hey, James here from 3 Degrees Off Center. Today I'm here with Cortney Palm, who you may remember from Sushi Girl, who has a new movie coming out called Zombeavers. So Cortney, tell us about Zombeavers.
Well, Zombeavers is a horror comedy. It's sort of a condensed word of zombie beavers. A lot of people say zombieverse, like zombies taking over the universe. And I said, no, like the bucktooth beavers, like the rodent, actual rodent. It turns into a zombie, and then if you get bit, then unfortunately you become a human zombie beaver. And so the premise of the story is there's these 3 college girls going out to a typical cabin in the woods sort of getaway, and shit hits the fan when the beavers come out to play.
So when I saw the movie, it's actually funnier than I expected it to be. It was it is a horror comedy with beavers that are zombies, so you have to go and expect it's going to be kind of funny. So I kind of reminded me of like Evil Dead 2, with just sort of like the campy zombie kind of creatures that are coming after you. What was that like to film something like that?
Well, first of all, Jordan had said, play it really straight. Like, we want you to really be afraid of everything, and that's what makes the comedy punch harder. So you're not going over the top like, it's a beaver! It's like, oh my god, it's a fucking beaver, it's gonna kill me. So you really wanted to make the realism there. And it was really fun because our effects team was Creature Effects, and they had worked on big things like I Am Legend and things like that, and Seabiscuit, they built the horse in that. So our beavers looked really real, and granted, at the same time, we wanted to make them look like puppets, but real to us. So when we're acting, I mean, the visual was right there, so you could really interact.
So Cortney, what drew you to the role of Zoe in Zombeavers?
Oh, well, I've always been a fan of Angelina Jolie and Kate Beckinsale in movies like Tomb Raider and Underworld, and movies where there's a dominant, kick-ass female character who also gets to do some stunts. So when I read the script, I come from a horror genre, so I was really into it anyway. I didn't really think, oh, this is ridiculous, zombie beavers. I actually was like, I have got to do this role. I fucking love Zoe. She's mine, and I'm going to do it. And of course, she gets to do her own stunts. She just gets to be really powerful and kick-ass, and I love doing things like that. So that's why I wanted to do it.
So, did you do all of your own stunts, most of your own stunts?
Well, people like to believe that I did my own stunts. There's actually a scene in the trailer where Zoe jumps out the window, a 2-story window. I did not do that, sorry. I wanted to. However, if you get hurt on set, you're a liability and you can't continue shooting the film. And unfortunately, in a movie like that, you don't have the luxury of some actress getting hurt and then having to, okay, let's be on hold for 3 months and we'll come back. It's like, no, we have 20 days to shoot this and that's it. And so I did have a stunt double. She was amazing. So she did that, Alana. And then I got hurt on set. There was a stunt I did in the car where I'm driving, and the window's supposed to break. And when the window broke, the mechanism that's supposed to break the window backfired and burned my back.
Oh.
And I walked out, I looked at the playback, and I said, I'm done. And I went to my trailer and I said, call the medic. And it was just an accident. Like, I'm not mad at anybody. Things happen, but let's just say, maybe that was my face that got burned. So that's why we have stunt doubles. And so unfortunately, as much as I'd like to do a lot of my own stunts, there's a limit to that.
So where was Zombeavers filmed?
It was filmed here in California at the Disney Ranch, which is in Santa Clarita. So the lake that was there was a man-made pond kind of thing, and it was so dirty and it was so cold. So we would get in the water and we'd be freezing, and then I would get I got rashes on my nipples, and the medic would come over. We had different medics every day. And one medic was like, I got this spray for your nipples. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I showed him and I was like, can you just spray it? Thinking that, okay, he's a medic, he sees boobs, he can spray my nipples. Well, then it's I'm like, yeah, do you need more spray for your nipples? And I was all like, no, I definitely don't. I'm good now. And I'm all like, fuck.
Cortney, tell us about some of your future projects that you have coming out people can look forward to seeing you in.
Well, I have an indie film I'm really excited about. It's called Tourbillon by a Spanish director, Germán Izquierdo Valera. And it's where I live forever and I want a finite life. It's a really good indie film, very artsy. That should be coming out later this year in some festivals. We have Elevator Man, Mick Foley. That's directed by the special effects artist actually from Sushi Girl and Silent Night. And so Elevator Man is coming out in an anthology this Halloween. And then I have Bond Kisuna, where I play a detective and turned assassin. We're in the process of getting that movie made. We're also doing a Kickstarter campaign, which I'll be posting later about if you want to help support us.
And tell us about some of your past projects that people could look you up in.
Well, if you're into horror, you can catch me dying in a wood chipper in Silent Night. And then if you're into like Tarantino-style films, you can catch me in Sushi Girl. And that's on Netflix. And let's see, The Purge Anarchy. I had a really small part in that. So that's out on Netflix as well and DVD. I'm trying to think. I have some things on Vimeo, like little short films.
Maybe The Hit Girl, perhaps?
The Hit Girl.
Yeah, The Hit Girl.
Oh,
yes.
The one you directed.
The one I directed, yes.
Oh my God, I forgot I was in that. I'm in The Hit Girl. He directed it. You should check that out. That's actually available on Amazon, and you can buy the DVD. No, I knew about The Hit Girl.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, check out Zombeavers. Available on Amazon, Netflix, iTunes. Check it out.
DVD and Blu-ray, and I want you to watch the DVD because we have a really good commentary on it.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Courtney.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
I come from a horror genre, so I've done a lot of horror films, and I wasn't at all worried.
Did the lights go out?